Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. That's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you here today. Just very quickly want to mention, nobody has asked, nobody's made any comment, but for some reason I just feel that I need to mention the reason I wear nothing in my upper chest and neck area, and if I wear a necklace, which is very, very rare, you'll always see me fiddling with it, is because I had a past life that was crucial and I ended up getting beheaded. So I cannot stand anything around my neck. I have actually investigated that past life. I've dabbled or delved into about a dozen of my past lives. Very, very interesting. And can't wait to start traveling to some of these locations. But I haven't looked at that particular life, and I should to dispel some anxiety that I've brought forward into this one. So that was a complete quokka moment. Don't know why I went there, but I just felt that I needed to explain it. Okay, entertainment only. I'm using my trip and wait deck, and I've been asked by several people to have a look at Kristi Noem, the South Dakota governor, who be a vice president pick for Trump, and even as late as yesterday, she has said, yes, I would do so. She's also saying Nikki Haley shouldn't be the pick at all, but Kristi Noem has said, yes, she would. Interestingly enough, I hadn't actually Googled her before looking at the photographs. Goodness me, doesn't she look like Hubba? And doesn't Hubba look like Melania? So she's got the look, the type of look, and I had to chuckle at her, how she calls herself a rancher. In Australia, we just call them farmers. So, but rancher sounds all more masculinely wild west, etc., etc. I know that's just what you call them in the US, but it always does make us chuckle overseas. Splitting the deck, I have been shuffling. Splitting the deck, we've got the devil tied herself to the devil and the moon card. His lunacy. It is also secrets coming to the surface and being exposed, but I'm just really getting his mental health is in rapid, rapid decline. So I just want to have a look now. Kristi Noem, the future of Kristi Noem. Now, she is the governor of South Dakota. Let me know, because I did Google it and I couldn't find the answer. If she runs as VP, does she have to give up the governorship? Interesting. Let's have a look. So I want to have a look at the future. The future for Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem, current governor of Texas, early 50s, married, 3 children. Let's have a look. Kristi Noem, future. What can you tell us about Kristi Noem? Yes, I had a beautiful day off with lunch, had a disgusting sleep in this morning. Uh, Cooler weather today, but let's have a look. Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem. Okay, come on down. Pull some cards and then I'll grab pendulum out. Okay, first card out. Well, it's my grifting card, giving and receiving of financial help. She's very possibly supported in this. Yeah, maybe not as much as she thinks. The challenge is going to be, I'm getting that she's not going to get as much support as she thinks she is. There was a poll that was taken back in, I think it was October of last year, where only about a quarter of those from South Dakota voters actually supported her going for the vice president role. So, insecurity, having to hang on to the money she's got, loss, disappointment. What's the future hold for Kristi Noem? Not particularly good. So let me know if she can remain the governor of South Dakota while running for VP, because that might be the 2 cups that are still standing that she has to hang on to. We've got a collective awakening here in the past, a realization that MAGA is not where it's at. Crowning the reading, however, we have the independent woman in her gilded hay, financially independent as well, but she's not listening to the average person. She's not listening to what's happening outside this gilded cage. Ace of Wands, we've got the big stick moment. Oh, okay, for those that I do get pulled up occasionally, tell us what the cards are. Six of Pentacles, the giving and receiving of help, the grifting card, the loans and debts, who owes who what, challenged by the Four of Pentacles, not as having to sort of hang on to their money, budget, not as much coming in as they wanted. They've then got the Five of Cups with the disappointment and lost judgment card. Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles showing up here in her current situation. So I think she does very nicely financially as the governor of South Dakota, which means she's not really reading the room, is what I'm getting there. Immediate future, Ace of Wands, new plan, significant new plan, new start, big stick as well. So, okay, externally for her, it's the temperance and moderation cup, but it's also very much to me, it's about pouring from cup to cup to try and balance in regards to this. So she's pouring back and forth. Internally for her, the King of Swords. Oh, okay, right, thank you. I'm being told that this is Jack Smith looking at Trump himself. Hopes and fears, contracts, agreements with the Two of Cups. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? The outcome, we've got the voter here, the Ten of Cups, the voter, an ending of a cycle, but we've got the Justice card as well. Is there something in Kristi Noem's past that could be a little bit dubious? But the Justice card here, her actions having consequences, and walking away. Walking away, we've got on the base, the Wheel of Fortune, a karmic moment, the Ten of Wands, which is the burden of this, the lovers of this contract agreement. Eight of Pentacles, skilled work going on behind the scenes that she's going to have to defend herself against, with the Seven of Wands, and then we've got the Eight of Swords, restriction. These, okay, let's have a look. I'm not going to say these are interesting cards, because whenever a reader says interesting, it means they're not quite sure how to read them, is how I feel. But let's have a look. For those that are new, this is an amethyst that's been with me for 25 odd years. A bit of, I just put it round my finger like such, and put my elbow on the table. Round and round means ready for a question, back and forth is yes, side to side's no. Let's have a look. Is Trump going to ask straight into a yes? Kristi Noem to be vice president, his vice president, and ask a question. Is Kristi Noem going to accept the vice president's role? Oh, straight into a big no. So she says now that she would. Is it because of the legal proceedings against Trump? Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to just leave it at that. I think at the moment she says, yes, I would. But when push comes to shove, there's going to be some legal proceedings that come out where she's going to go, maybe not. So see how it plays. I keep feeling that the vice president is going to be someone who the spotlight hasn't been turned on as of yet. I read last week that he's going to try and keep it in the family, possibly Guilfoyle. Oh, that'd be a clown show, wouldn't it? So Kristi Noem, she's saying yes, she would, but I'm really getting that when push comes to shove, that she's going to actually consider and it's going to be, I'm getting it's going to be a no. Might possibly be tied in with the fact that I don't know if this is right or not, that she'd have to give up the governorship, because to be honest, the governorship for her at the moment is money for jam. Um, Money coming in, campaign funds coming in, without her having to take any risk is what I'm really feeling. So let's see how it plays. Keep me posted. Love to you all. Pat you. Bye-bye.